Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. But if you did, please don't click away. Or if you click this video by accident, then more power to you. But anyway, welcome to another idea unboxing. And I know my hair looks a mess, but I'm gonna go for it. But today is a extraordinary day because I just took the liberty, liberty. Anyway, I just took delivery of 3 new items. 2 of them are the exact same thing, and the other is something of an upgrade for my GoPro that I'm using. But if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and we'll keep this show on the road. But until then, enjoy this idea unboxing, and maybe we'll do a little bit of RC toy repair. So stay tuned and we will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Okay, for starters, as you could see in the previous video, the rear axle is working, so is the driveline, but from the last time you saw Lil Cape in his last video about collecting the tickets, I kind of overloaded him, and what I thought was the rear axle coming apart, I realized that I burnt out his internal motor. So that's where today's first item of idea unboxing, season 2, episode 5, is our first item, which is again, it's an Amazon buy. Give me a sec. This is a UXL motor, micro motor, DC, 12 volts, etc. for high speed motor for DIY remote control cars. These things are $10.99 on Amazon. So with any luck, hopefully this is the right size for the motor inside Lil K. So we're gonna open them up again. Gonna fully tear them down, or in this case, we're gonna remove everything to get to the motor compartment, which is right here, which I have to remove the cap, the bed, possibly a couple of other screws, but as soon as I get to that, I will let you know, and hopefully I can get his motor repaired, and also try out soldering again. I just want to point out, if you don't know how to solder and you're trying to repair your car for yourself, I will stress this brief warning. If you're planning to do this yourself and you had no experience to do this, either 2 things: if you're old enough, research a video of how to solder. You'll be just fine. If you're a little bit younger and are not allowed to use dangerous tools, please ask a grown-up for help. But until then, let's get Lil K taken apart, and let's get his new motor dismantled and put back in. I'll be back after a brief montage. Okay, so we got to this part. I disassembled the casing here, and was hopefully I can slide this motor into the casing. But to my surprise, this motor is not the exact shape or size for said casing. It's a good thing I figured that out before I permanently damaged this engine. Gotta make sure that it still works. Right, probably reinstalling the battery pack might be a good choice to see. Okay, the motor still works. I was tugging and tugging on this gear and it won't budge. So, here's the game plan. I ordered a new case of this and it should be here shortly. I have to rebuild the case and hopefully get everything put back together again like Humpty Dumpty. So, I'm gonna do that time lapse of taking this thing, re-putting it back together the way it was, and hopefully the new motor will be here within a couple of days. So I have to rebox everything, not unbox, but rebox it again, return these motors, and wait for the new set to arrive. So I'm gonna go reassemble this thing real quick. Okay. And we're gonna hopefully get this thing put back together. Alright? So remain tuned. Okay, I didn't realize we had a little technical difficulties, but real quick, I reassembled okay, made sure that everything is properly running, so yay, that's good. I'm going to be cleaning up my workspace, going to be showing you the TELESN correction ISN charging box and possibly batteries for the GoPro unit. So let me put this all away first and let's move on to that. Okay, hopefully this mic is on, and it is a yes. So this mic is now on. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the Telsan, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Telsan charging box with batteries. And I just confirmed from this label, there are 2+ batteries inside. Okay, this is the official term for this is the Telsan battery charger kit for GoPro Hero 12, 11, 10, 9, black. 2 batteries included, triple charger, C charger adapter for the GoPro. Now, for this, in a previous video that I did, that these 2 batteries right here go inside the GoPro that is currently recording this. Batteries 2 and 3 are bulged out, as you can see right. Trying to squeeze them, but the cells got too expanded and they cracked under pressure. So I'm going to be tossing these out, and this, with its 2 new batteries, are going to be in place of that. No more charging from the stock units, but enough about that. Let's get this thing open and see what's inside. Okay, in this box right here, as I'm pulling it out now, instructions. Okay, so, please be English. Okay, here we go. Introduction. This is the Hero 11, 12, 11, 10, 9 charge box. Can charge 3 batteries at the same time with a USB adapter and all that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this thing can hold 2 memory cards as well. Alright, so this is what you have in the box, and they give you a little charging status with it. Solid blue means the indicator is on. Red means the charging is good. Well, red is charging. Yellow means nearly full. Green means it's full. And all that, blah, blah. So, and then they give you this other disclaimer. I don't think anyone reads disclaimers, so we're going to move on to that. This is a long USB to USB-C cord, and I think this is the unit for the batteries. So, batteries themselves look pretty cool. I'm going to be turning this camera off real quick and switching my other one to see if these batteries actually fit. So, remain tuned. Alright, we skip forward to me basically taking apart my K-Truck because the motors have arrived. So let's see where it goes from here as we tune to our next shot. Okay, we are brought back up to this point. I'm not sure if I explained myself, but this is part 2 of the idea unboxing. Last episode, I debuted my my mic, my GoPro batteries, and this engine swap that I was going to be doing, or in this case, a motor swap. But unfortunately, due to my lack of reading the subtext of the Amazon orders, I accidentally ordered the wrong motor. And add insult to injury, I got 2 motors. And they both didn't fit. The reason that they didn't fit was the motor itself did not fit the gearbox housing. Such as this clear box that you can see right here. So I thought, in my best interest, to remove the motor, this part, from the main gearbox and just swap it in anyway. But I found out that the gearbox is molded to a certain size of motor, which is right here. So I thought, okay, if I can't fit the motor into the gearbox, why not remove this gear? I'm not sure how well you could see it, but this gear inside the gearbox, this golden one, again, I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on camera, to remove it from the main shaft and then rebuild it from there. But unannounced to me, from the factory that this thing was produced, the main gear is permanently fastened to the motor and will not come off. So I had to find it within myself to figure out how am I going to get this resolved. So I went on Amazon again and I found this, the new motor and gearbox set for the WPL D12 1/10 car. And this is a lot different. The motor itself is a lot beefier and the casing itself is red. So I'm gonna unbag it real quick and try to see if I can put this all together with the removal of the old motor, as you can see here. I'm not sure if I can desolder it along with this. If anyone knows what this red, I'm thinking it's a resistor, but I cannot be too sure. Or I can just remove it from the rest of it and go from there and save a couple of wires. I may need to figure out more about this. Either I can desolder it and remove these two wires from the gearbox, or I can do something else. But I'll come back to that question. But right now I'm going to be unbagging this because it came in way too many bags, and try to sort out this problem. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, well, we got the main motor itself. And wow, that is a good polarity on that motor. We got metal gears, so that's a new upgrade. So not only that I'm replacing the gearbox itself, I got metal gears, a new casing for it. It's not going to be see-through, but I'll try my best to assemble it the best I can. I'm probably going to be modeling it after the old gearbox, because I honestly do not know what I'm doing personally. I'm going to try to see if I can put this together off camera. That way, when it comes time to put it in, you won't be hearing me swearing up a storm like a sailor that just got told that he has to pull double duty. No offense to any of the to our boys in uniform and women in uniform as well. I know you're doing your part to protect our oceans and protect all of us, so thank you for your service. But enough about that. Let's see if we can put ourselves together this motor. I'll be back once it's all finished. Alright, so take care. Okay, I just finished putting this motor together. It was a hassle trying to get it in quite a few times, but I officially got it. And this motor and gearbox is available on Amazon. It's compatible with the WPLD12 car. The only thing that's red is the gearbox itself, and a little red tab on the back. I think that's for the positive. But setting that into the bed of the truck and putting my K-truck chassis here. Not sure if I put this together right, but I'm thinking the red positive lead goes here and the negative lead goes here, I would believe. Now, I might do this tomorrow because I'm not qualified to not want to mess with this thing further tonight because I can see that it's already getting late. So I'm gonna end this part of the video for tonight, and I'll try to see if I can pick this up somewhere in the morning. So I'm gonna rebuild this again, but to show you a preview of the motor going in, it will sit nicely like this. And I can already tell this thing's gonna fit. I mean, it's a little bit on the snug side, but I think I can make it work. Yeah, I think I can make it work. This motor is a little bit longer than its predecessor, but I think I can make it work. I'm just going to be doing some slight investigating on the circuit here. Probably voided the warranty at this point, but let's face it, everyone voids warranties. But let me take a look at the circuit for the motor. Okay, so this is the circuit for it right here. Let me just pop that loose. Okay, the motor's free from the circuit. Now let's see these. Okay, so I think if I solder in these new wires, if I try to desolder the I'm really hoping this is a resistor, but I'm not 100% sure, but the prongs for the connector do look the same. So there's that. Again, I'm not 100% sure if I should be tweaking with something like this, but I'm giving it the best possible shot that I could. I'm just trying to figure. I'm probably going to keep this in my spare parts department, but I'm going to possibly put everything back together again. I'm going to be taking it apart now that I got a good run up to this point, so I'm going to be putting all of it together and then get little K much needed rest, because frankly his bed's sitting right here, his chassis is right in front of me, and his shell is sitting near my computers. But as you can see, for the front, I kind of did an upgrade a while back, because frankly I destroyed the front part of him a little bit. but I managed to put them back together. So I'm going to put them back all together and end this video for right now. So I'll be right back as soon as I can put this together. There's probably going to be another time lapse of taking it apart once more to fit the new motor in, but I think if I can do this right, I can just solder it in like that, wired it in, and then there you go. I'm really hoping I don't have to replace the resistor, but probably will. I'm gonna go online, see if I can find something like that, and I'll report back in the morning. But for right now, let's put him back together so he can drive and give my puppies the treats for the night. So BRB and stay tuned. Alright, I made a decision because it is getting way late. Late as in 10:28 p.m. I'm gonna leave him sort of in a semi-dismantled state, but his shell is right here on the desk. I'm going to be reinstalling him shortly, but for right now, all the parts are in there to the main CPU motherboard's been put back in. The main engine, which I'm struggling to find out that's still magnetized, and the other motor as well. The gearbox has been reassembled, and the output shaft casing has been resecured. Now, with the new gearbox, it's pretty much simple. Just lower it into place, solder in the positive and negative. Really hope that I did put this in correctly. I'm still gonna look for that, not sure what it is, but I think it's a relay actuator or something like that. I'm gonna be looking it up right now. Okay, apparently I had it wrong. It wasn't a relay or a fuse. It is a compact capacitor. I'm gonna see where I can get another one of these. Hopefully I can. Okay, after researching real quick, the capacitor in question is a compact capacitor number 224, and one shop in Mesa has it, but they are apparently closed. So I'm gonna have to wait until either Monday or Wednesday for me to go down there and grab it. So this is probably going to be shelved for a while, but I'm still planning to put it together. So I'm going to end this episode, well, end this part tonight, but Low-K will have a new engine very soon. So stay tuned when that new episode or part of it comes on, and we'll get going from there. But aside from that, part 2 is the new engine and gearbox from Amazon. if you like what you see for this gearbox and all that, it is available on Amazon. This entire kit. It's about 20 bucks. And what you get is the motor itself, the gears, the shafts, the bearings for the outer shaft, and yeah, the case for the gearbox as well. So new gearbox gonna be installing soon. Yeah, that's basically about it. Ticket counting will resume, and possibly a new growing show will be on this channel soon. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe, and hit me up in the comments if you like what you see in this episode today. But that's all for this episode. I will say goodnight and wait to put this thing back together in the morning. So, good night. And thank you for watching.